I am the Humble Seer.
Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So let's do a past, present, and future on Joe Biden, the 46th President of the United States. And, well, in name only, he's just, he suffers from a lot of physical ailments and issues, and he's just not functioning well as a person. But we're going to talk about him as a young boy. He didn't get the love that he needed. His teen years, somewhat rebellious, and he could talk his way out of anything in his teen years. His 20s and 30s, he had some tough times in his 20s and 30s, and his adult life, which is where he's at now, and his future, which I'm getting is bleak. And then we'll do mother and father and relationships. Okay, so for Joe Biden, let's look at his young boy life. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles likes the comforts of life. I feel like he had a comfortable upbringing. He had a comfortable family life. And they made it work. And I just get comfort. Maybe didn't get everything he wanted, but there were no issues there. There's not much else I can say about that. This is his teen years. Okay, his teen years is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is it's about a family. And it's about the birth of a son, the beginnings of family. Right? I mean, he didn't have children in his teen years, but it was like he was focused on that, and he wanted a son. He desperately wanted a boy. He was thinking about that in his teen years, which is odd because, that's usually not something that someone that young is considering. But that's what I'm getting. And he wanted to, I'm also getting that he wanted to escape. He wanted a different life than what he had. He wanted to be something more than what he was told he would be, which is, maybe you'll do what your father did, or it's things like that, or, don't have high aspirations. That's what I'm getting. This is his 20s and 30s. Okay. We have the Hermit. Now, I know that he lost his first wife in a tragic accident, and there was a child, maybe a son, I don't know, but I know that he had something very tragic in this time frame, and that put him in the hermit mode. Lonely, solitude, betrayal, just standing alone, feeling alone. That loss was a lot for him. It was devastating for him, is what I'm getting. And, he didn't necessarily show that, but it was hard for him. And he just went into that mode. And he just buried himself in his work and what he was doing at the time. And then we have the Lovers. And I feel that, he married his current wife, and that is the love of his life. It's like it went from the Hermit to the Lovers. That's what I get. Even though this is adult, and this is the Lovers in his life right now as an adult, because he is definitely an adult. He's 81 or somewhere around there. So the Lovers is true love. It's compassion. It's good decisions. And this is representative of how he feels about his wife. And, but Joe Biden is a unique character. Let's pull a card on how he views being the president of the United States. I'm hearing that half the time he doesn't even know that he is. And that's not a joke. All right. So how does Joe Biden view in his adult life, his current life, being president? It's Six of Cups. And Six of Cups is about the past coming back, but it's also about fading away and vanishing. And honestly, that's what I get as it relates to Joe Biden. It's just like he knows he's fading away, he's vanishing, he's drifting away when he has an awareness of even being the president. Because I get that he doesn't always have that awareness. It's like a mental issue. I mean, it could be Alzheimer's. It's a mental deficiency. This is his adult or his future. Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is about victory. The Six of Wands it's accomplished. It's recognition. And what I get is when he does have an awareness, he wants people to view him as victorious because he feels, what I get is that people don't, and he wants people to feel that way about. It's interesting. It's like he knows that I'm hearing he knows he has messed up a lot, and he wants people to see him as someone who has achieved great things. But what I get is he doesn't even feel that way. It's contradictory, right? That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's get a card on his mother, his father, and his romantic. We already know that he loves his wife, Jill, to death. Okay, his mother was the Justice card, and his mother had rules. And she was the law, is what I'm getting. You didn't pull anything over on her. She was a tough cookie. And the father was the King of Pentacles, taking care of the family. Just being the father, taking care of the family, being the strong one, and providing. This is his romantic relationships. Okay, death. Now, isn't that interesting? It's like it talks about, it's coming back to that woman, that his first wife, I guess, the woman who died in the car, is what I get from that. And it's like she says, Joe was a good man, but he didn't always do the right thing, is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. But he tried. But he did screw up a lot. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. Not much else to say. It's an interesting read. As interesting as it can be. So thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. Do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, leave a comment below, and buy me a coffee if you would like, and that's in the description box below. Until next time, you take good care, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.